I welcome you all to this Project 50 workshop, Investing in Gender Equality and Empowerment of Women, Its Challenges and Opportunities. Now, for a number of years, Project 50, which is a coalition of 5 international organizations that offer possibilities for women to improve their lives and the lives of their families through training and support for small businesses, has had the wonderful opportunity of organizing a parallel workshop at CSW addressing this year's priority theme. This year we have invited as our moderator Mr. Ramu Damodaran, who is the chief of the UN Civil Society of the Department of Public Information. Ramu also was our moderator last year, and he so impressed us for being so engaging that we said we want him to do a repeat performance.
I've been privileged to be involved with this event for the past 3 years, largely because of Dr. Tan, who always used to recompense me with a wonderful lunch at the Sichuan Pavilion. I think she used to have these lunches at Sichuan Pavilion throughout the meetings of CSW. And when CSW moved to Geneva and Dr. Tan stopped to patronage, Sichuan Pavilion closed down. This is actually a topic which is, I think, particularly relevant to many of us. I was told just the other day that about as recently as 20 years ago, if you went to a school in India where they were trying to teach you the English language, the very first book you read began with the words, "She wakes up at AM 4 and sweeps the dust off the floor. The mother, the mother." So that was the perception that Indian children were taught 20 years ago. The same textbook has now come out saying she wakes up at AM 5 and to the call center decides to drive. So you do have an immediate change in the perceptions that we've come in. And I think a lot of it, as Olivia shared with us, is really because of the very grassroots work that something like a project like 50 has done. If you think of the variety of events, think of having microcredit, which we considered essentially a developing country institution, but the fact that Project 50 has been able to bring microcredit to Latvia, the fact that it has been able to bring electric appliances to kitchens in Samoa, the fact that it has been able to inculcate lessons in hygiene in Togo, which have actually brought a dramatic decrease in childhood illnesses there. The fact that Project 50 has been able to set up a single integrated women's learning center in Argentina, teaching everything from computer technology to clay modeling. So when you think of these little instances, which are not little in themselves, but only little in the magnificence of all that Project 50 is doing, you get a sense of how much really the United Nations, in terms of its aims and objectives, is dependent upon these workers, these institutions, these projects on the ground. And I think we have a formidable array of participants in the discussion today who will be able to bring that home to us.